it's Sunday night. I'm in my room right now. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and if you knew my current situation, you would know that I could have really gone for a margarita, strawberry specifically, because that's my favorite. But I couldn't participate in it. I was really upset, but I really had to budget my food, and I couldn't spend needlessly on things that I did not need. At this point, it's just survivability and just, staying, being nourished just enough so I can continue doing things that I need to do. Like I said, in terms of food rations, I've been rationing out my food. I don't really eat too much. I try to eat what I need to really to sustain life. Also, not the only one that is suffering right now. In terms of food rations, I had to, ration out my dog's food. That's Emma, that you know. Of course, no, I'm not starving her, but I can't give her the amount that I normally give her. So normally I probably give her 2-3 scoops a meal. Now it's like maybe 1 to 2 scoops a meal, and I feel really bad. But to compensate for it, I do give my dog human food, like oranges and stuff. I researched it. She can eat oranges, and she really enjoys it. So in terms of rations, that's what she's doing now. And it's actually I'm about to feed her right now. Here's my dog right here. That's Emma. Emma, you ready to eat? You ready to eat? Yeah, look like she's ready to eat. Let me go ahead and feed her. I actually may need to get you some more dog food, actually. Look. There you go. Applied for unemployment. That actually takes some time, so it won't come instantly. And I also applied for food stamps. I can get food stamps since I'm not working, since I can get unemployment. So once those two come in, I can get that. Next, I've been searching for jobs. The job search, of course, as many of you guys know, jobs don't come instantly. I think I applied to at least about 30 jobs already. I received one callback that I was denied for because apparently the employer was asking if I had any student loan debt, and of course I do have student loan debt. This is hard. This is hard for me, but I thought about it, and if I was to continue to pretend to be somebody who I wasn't, or pretend to live a life that was above my means, I think that's even harder. And I've got to this point to even make this video because a lot of you guys has reached out to me since my last post and helped me out, and you don't understand how great that was. It's specifically Kiera, Bianca, Jonathan, JPEG, Danielle, Roger, and Khadijah. Like those people, they came out to me, and as I told you, I was going to be evicted from my house, and they stepped up to help me out, and they donated some money to me to help my cause, and I can't thank them enough. Believe it or not, this is the happiest I have been in years. It really has, because I'm in a position where I can help people, and this is something I always want to do. I made this video to help people, and it makes me happy to be able to help. It makes me happy when people are able to speak to me and tell me about their problems and be honest with me about what they went through, because they can relate it with somebody. Because we all go through this stuff, but we don't really talk about it. And that's why this video is here, for open communication. Like, I had friends that I haven't spoke to in years come up to me to tell me about what they went through, the trials, and what they did to overcome it. And honestly, they told me the one thing that you need to do is to stay strong and keep pushing forward, because better things come. Better things do come. Roger told me, He said, you know, it wasn't the way that you wanted it to happen and lose your job, but it needed to happen. And honestly, me losing my job, I don't think I wouldn't be making this video if I was still been in my job. I wouldn't be able to help people like I wanted to with this video if I haven't lost my job. And this is the positive part of the negative situation that I'm in. And that's what's making me so happy right now to be able to help. What I say is to never take life for granted, and remember that that split second action that you make, that you don't think about, defines who you are. Friday night, I almost got into a fatal car crash. I probably wouldn't have been here to make this video based on what has happened that night. We were going 75, 85 south. We're in Atlanta. And we get off the exit 243 for Langford Parkway. And we're on the ramp. And as you know, the ramp is only one lane. It only fits one car. And to the left of us, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. To the left of us, we see a guy going 110 miles per hour trying to pass us on the ramp. And it was at the point in which he was trying to drive on the grass, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. And it was to the point in which I thought it was normal, because I thought it was a 2-lane. I was like, well, it must be 2-lane, but it wasn't. This guy was driving on the grass going 110 miles per hour, and he flew into the wall on the left side of the wall. He was flying. He was still keeping up speed, about at least 100 on the wall on the left side of us. And he eventually lost control right in front of us. He lost control on the left side, and then he flew in front of us and flew into the right side of the wall. And it sounded like, imagine the sound of bumper cars. That's the best thing I was able to come up with. Was bumper cars when it was sounding, but it sounded like an explosion happened when he flew into that wall. And I was so shocked. I was, oh my God. And the moment it happened, we pulled over, and I ran out there, to help this person. We should have been mad, because that could have been us. We could have been, in that collision, and it couldn't have been us. But but it didn't happen. And we should count our blessings, and we should be grateful and willing to help people any way we can. I ran out, and I saw this man. He was just in the middle of the street. He was in a daze. Luckily, he wasn't. I didn't see any blood. His airbag was deployed and everything. But I feel as though that he was okay. I ran, I rushed, and I called 911. Ensured that he was okay. I just want to say that you should never take life for granted. I didn't really stay at the scene to wait till the ambulance arrived, but I did, want to help and just call the emergency and report it, and just to make sure that the man was okay. And luckily, he was okay. And you just should never take life for granted, because you don't know how easily it can be taken away. And the actions that you do up until this point, it defines who you are. Videos will probably be maybe like once a week. I'll say about once a week. Once a week is good, because we're busy people. As you know, I have a lot of jobs that I still need to keep applying for. I still have a lot of things that I do need to keep up. I still have a lot of issues that I do need to take care of, and I feel as though recording my progress every week to let you guys know what I go through is good for me, and it's good for you, so you won't get bored with me making up content or dragging out things longer than what it needs to be. So expect a video, probably next Sunday, probably at the end of this week, but we'll have a video at least about once every 5 to 7 days. Okay? So, y'all have a good night and take care.